Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Mood616 here. Yes, and I am finally back with another update, DVD/Blu-ray update. I believe my last one, it was August 9th. The reason for it, I usually have them about exactly a month. Been out of town quite a bit. I've had no time barely to shoot videos, as you probably noticed on my channel. I've been just posting my regular ones. And I really had to make time for this because I'm not even sure if this is going to be like a 3-part video, because this update is absolutely fucking huge. It's pretty fucking epic. So go grab a drink, grab some popcorn, lube yourself up. I don't know what the fuck you need to do right now, but prepare. No, I'm just joking. But anyways, I had to grab a beer so to do this. I'm going to start off this update a little different. I received a package from my fucking homeboy, Djboy3275, also known as Danny. Been really good friends with Danny for a few years now, or a couple years, and yeah, he's, you know, been a really good buddy of mine. Anyways, he sent me a package, so that I received on Friday, and it is now Tuesday night. I've had this thing sitting by my update for, you know, since Friday. It's been killing me that I haven't opened it yet because I wanted to do it on camera. And yeah, so here's, oh, and I didn't scratch off the addresses, but anyways, here's the package. So all I did here is I just cut the tape here on one side. So here's the package from Danny. I think I know what's in here, but I think it's gonna be pretty fucking epic too. So I'm just gonna slide this open. I think this is the way to open it. I hope it is, or else I just waste my time with cutting the one side. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. Yeah, totally. Okay. Oh, yeah, I know what this is right here. So I'm gonna pull this out here. And I believe there's some movies in here too. What do we got? I feel like there's one more in here. And I think, looking for a note. I'm not seeing one. Shame on you, Danny. No, I'm just joking. That's totally cool. Okay, yeah. First up here, I asked Danny if he could help me out with getting a couple Sleazebox films, because the shipping to Canada is actually more than the films themselves. So it's really not worth it for me to get. So first up, he picked up American Holocaust for me by the Sleazebox. I've been dying to watch this for so long, ever since it came out. Everybody was talking about it and stuff, so I finally got a copy of this. Super stoked. Thank you, Danny, so much for hooking me up. Fucking love you forever, bro. Love you forever, brother. Holy shit, I can't talk. And next up, we got Make 'Em Die Sleazy, also signed up by the Sleazebox. I love that cover, Mr. Sleaze. It's fucking dope. I'm really stoked to check this one out actually too. Oh, awesome. So yeah, very cool. Thanks again, Danny. So cool. And we've got another film that you said that you'd pick up for me, because you could get it for really cheap too. And I've been really wanting to see this for so long. I've heard so many people talk about this. I know it's just a short. I'm not sure exactly how short it is. Maybe half an hour or something. I'm not too sure. But and it's called Dollboy. This one right here, I've been really dying to see. I love the cover. Again, signed up. Thank you once again, Danny. This means the world to me. It really does. This is so fucking awesome. I love that I have friends that can help me out like this, because shipping to the foreign land of Canada is ridiculous sometimes. It's actually ridiculous. Like, we're talking sometimes $15-20 per DVD. But yeah, thanks a lot, buddy. That is so awesome. I still have not received your DVDs. I have one of them sitting here, and I'm waiting on the other ones to come in the mail. I don't know what the fuck the holdup is, but they should be. And here's a poster that you told me about. Yeah, in this awesome case, which, yes, and it is the signed poster of Dollboy. That's right. You posted on my wall. You said pick your poison. I picked this one over Circus of the Dead. I really like this. Is awesome. I'm definitely going to be framing this. This is fucking fantastic. Absolutely love that. Thanks a lot, Danny, for helping me out. Yeah, I couldn't repay you enough, but I hope you like the package that's coming to you. And yes, so awesome. So awesome. So great fucking package. Awesome way to start the update. Now, I think I'm going to do it a little different. Instead of jumping into the DVDs like I usually do, I think I'm going to show off I'm going to do the Blu-rays first, and then, and a couple TV box sets and a couple of VHS that I picked up and stuff, in this half of the video. I'm not sure if I'm going to edit this all together as one huge-ass video like I did before, but if I don't, the second video will just be DVDs. And there's, like, seriously, like, 75 or 80 DVDs, so, yeah, I don't know. I might as well get right into it. I'm just talking too much, but yeah. Alright, so, first up for the Blu-rays. I believe this is the only one I haven't watched yet, because I just picked it up on Saturday. And that is the 30th anniversary of Silent Night, Deadly Night. Just what I needed, another edition of Silent Night, Deadly Night. I wasn't sure if I was going to upgrade this to Blu-ray, because I have multiple copies of this on DVD. But then I said, fuck it, you know, it's got a new commentary on it, so I'm like, why not? The price is really cheap on this, too. And to my amazement, this Anchor Bay release actually doesn't have the generic Anchor Bay silver disc that they've been putting out on all the releases, so that was actually nice to see that it actually had disc art. Pretty cool. So Silent Night, Deadly Night, like I said, I haven't even popped this in to see the PQ on it. I've heard it's pretty good. It is definitely an upgrade, which is cool. So, Silent Night, Deadly Night. Next up is Godzilla. Now, when I picked this up at Walmart, there must have been 150 copies of Blu-ray on there, on the shelf, and there was two copies that were wrapped in cellophane. And of course, I grabbed the one that was wrapped in cellophane because I'm like, well, it's gonna, protect the slipcover a little more. The reason why it was wrapped in cellophane is because it came with these bonus art cards, these limited edition. There's like 7 cards in here or something, and it was just in between the disc and the slipcover. So I'm like, that was a total bonus. And it even says on your limited edition cards and stuff. So, whatever. I'm not gonna open it up. But as for the film itself, Godzilla, I have to say, visually looked amazing. I really didn't care for it a whole lot. I thought it was actually really boring. I was bored to death in this, man. The storyline's very generic and just, but, visually looks really, really good. I mean, I can see why some people really dug this film. For me, it just wasn't enough there, wasn't enough substance for me. I really wish they'd go back and make, like, a Godzilla film where Godzilla's bad again. I don't know. It was decent, but it was not really my cup of tea. Next up is a film called Tomboys. I actually reviewed this on Body Bags on Revenge Week. This is a rape revenge film. I picked up the Blu-ray for this. I was actually going to grab the DVD of it, but this Blu-ray was $2 brand new. So I was like, I can't pass it up. The DVD was $7. It could have been a pricing error. I don't know, but yeah, for that, I might as well pick up the Blu-ray. It almost feels like it's DVD quality because this movie's really dark. It takes place all in like a warehouse, but if you want to know more on the film, check out my review on Body Bags. Yeah, it's rape revenge, so you kind of know what you're getting yourself into. Next up here is a few Scream Factory titles that I picked up. First up is The Legend of Hell House. One of my favorite paranormal ghost films. This film is fucking awesome. I love the structure of this. I love how this movie just gets right into it. There's no beating around the bush. It just kind of gets to the house and they're right into it. Really fun, interesting film. The transfer on this is fantastic. Support Scream Factory. This is really good. Really good release. Next up is a film I was uber excited to see come to Blu-ray. I'd forgotten how much I love this film. Viewing the Blu-ray just really made me fall in love with this movie again. I couldn't recommend this film enough if you've never seen this before. And it's Leviathan. I've seen this movie lots of times back in the day, and watching this on Blu-ray just rejuvenated my love for this movie. It's such a great film. The effects are awesome. Underwater, really, the Blu-ray transfer really brings out all the visuals that you're supposed to see. This is really how it's supposed to be seen. So, I highly recommend this. It's got, not really many special features on it, but the transfer is worth it enough. Sounds great too. So, check out Leviathan on Scream Factory. Awesome stuff. Next up is probably this is contending for my favorite collector's edition cover art from Scream Factory, and that is Pumpkinhead. Of course, it does come with the original cover arts, and I got to switch everything right there. I like the original cover art, but Pumpkinhead, oh man, the transfer's beautiful. It sounds amazing. It's just chock full of features. What can I say about Pumpkinhead? It's a classic film. It's just, it gets my highest recommendation. It's amazing. Lance Henriksen rocks in this film. Pumpkinhead looks awesome, but this is one of the best collector's editions to come out from Scream Factory, in my opinion, because all around, everything about this is good. Starting from the presentation and stuff, but really good stuff. Awesome. Pumpkinhead, fucking amazing. Looking forward to Pumpkinhead 2 coming out, actually. That should be cool. Then we come to another one with really awesome cover art, and that is Motel Hell. Really awesome film. Always loved this movie. I always loved the original cover art to that too. I thought it was pretty fucking cool. But I have to say though, this is probably one of the most disappointing Scream Factory transfers so far. It's really grainy. There's really, I don't know, man. It just seems really dull. It seems really, really dull. I do have the Arrow Blu-ray release of this too, and I think that transfer is a little better. I haven't done them side by side, but it didn't seem like Arrow's was, looking like this. So I was pretty disappointed in the transfer, but I'm pretty happy to have it. So, because that cover art is just phenomenal. I mean, you can't go wrong with that right there. It's an amazing film. I love Motel Hell. Just wasn't that impressed with the transfer. I thought it could have been better, but yeah. And yeah, that's it for the Scream Factory releases. I never got my copy of The Battery yet. People probably know that are watching this video. I've talked about that. Next up here is a film that we reviewed on the first podcast back after our break, and that is The Sacrament by Ty West. If you want to know our complete thoughts on it, check out episode 23 of the 22 Shots of Moods and Horror podcast. You can go to the show notes if you just want to skip right to the review. You can do that too. But all three of us really liked this movie. I have to say I love this. I know a lot of people have been kind of shitting on this film quite a bit for not being original and stuff like that, but I mean, the thing is, we all knew the story going into this, so it's really Ty West's take on, the Jonestown's murders and stuff like that, so, but, I don't know, man, I really enjoyed it. Some really uncomfortable parts towards the end with the Kool-Aid and stuff, but I thought it was good. I thought it was really decent, but, that's just my opinion. I can understand why people didn't dig this as much as we did, but, you know what? Give it a shot, man. I think it's really good. I thought it was well done, so it's a Sacrament. Synapse Films. Man, I remember the last time I had this many Synapse releases in one update. But first up is Prom Night from Synapse Films. Now, this made the movie a lot better for me. I think all the other transfers from back in the day, whether it be Echo Bridge, fucking Anchor Bay, whoever else released this film, really, really dark. Really dark. Couldn't really see a whole lot. Synapse did an amazing job with this transfer. It's fucking awesome. It's really, really well done. You see everything. They did a great job lighting this thing up. And it just makes the film a lot more enjoyable for what it is. I've never really been the hugest Prom Night fan, but I did enjoy more watching it, in a really good transfer like this. Yeah, I mean, what can I say? It's got, it's chock full of features as usual. Synapse always does an amazing job with the releases. So, and it also does come with some reversible cover art, which I thought was quite interesting. This one's not as good as, the one that they use. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Synapse, you can't go wrong with any of their releases. Great stuff. Speaking of great releases, this one just looks super fucking amazing on Blu-ray, and that is Curtains. Yeah, from my old bootleg that Joe the Whoreman sent me a couple years back. Comparing it to that is just like night and day, really. This looks amazing. I love this film too. I know a lot of people don't really care for this one as much as some people, but I think this film is awesome. It's creepy. It's got a really interesting vibe. It's got an interesting story behind it too, with the directors and, using footage that was shot after and a whole pile of crazy little fucking things that happen with this film and stuff. But yeah, once again, chock full of features. Awesome addition. Can't go wrong with Curtains. Definitely check this out. I love how Synapse is releasing these early 80s slashers. Fucking amazing. Then last up for the Synapse stuff is the 42nd Street Forever Blu-ray edition. This is covering the first 2 DVD releases of trailers plus some extras in here. This shit runs 4 hours. It's so fucking entertaining, man. I mean, this has like everything from, you know, horror films to sci-fi, action, exploitation, like porno trailers. Oh, just, this is so much fun, man. I've watched this, I put this on so many times, and it's awesome to watch. It's great. Really, really great stuff. Even had me writing down titles going, I need to check that shit out. So, you can't go wrong with Synapso, man. They just do such an amazing job with all the releases. Yeah, check this out. Awesome. I've been really getting into trailer compilations lately. Next up here is... Oh, man. This was just fucking phenomenal. This isn't a horror release, but, you know, everybody watching this video can probably, you know, say that they enjoyed this if they've seen it. And that is The Raid 2. This was ridiculous fun. Really, really good film, man. I have to say the jail scene was so sick. Oh, man. The chick on the train fight scene was amazing. But really good film. It's long. It's 2.5 hours. It didn't really feel like it for me, though. I didn't think it dragged at all. I thought it was just brilliant. Really, really great film. You know, honestly, you know, it says the greatest action film ever. I mean, it's definitely up there. Really great stuff. Loved The Raid 2. Next up is a Grindhouse release. And I remember reading this short story when I was doing my English. And the story is by John Cheevers. Came out in like the early 60s. And it got adapted into a film starring Burt Lancaster. And it's called The Swimmer. This is one of the most amazing films I've ever seen. I remember reading the story and talking about it in school and just being so intrigued by it. It's just, there's so many different elements to this film, and there's so much discussion that you can do on this. And it's just a really, really amazing film about Burt Lancaster. He plays a character named Ned. The beginning of the film, he's at these people's houses, and he decides that he's going to use the neighborhood swimming pools to basically swim back to his house. And so basically it's, you know, it's him going from house to house and having these weird conversations, and you start to learn things about him, and the dialogue in this film is really odd and weird, and it's kind of, and by the end it's just super dark, and like, it's just an amazing film. This is a 10 out of 10 for me. It's one of the most amazing films. And the Blu-ray transfer is ridiculous. Like, I think even Blu-ray.com gave it 5 out of 5. But it's so good, and just the performances in this, and you know, the subtext of the movie, and everything about this is just brilliant. Definitely, you know, go out and support Grindhouse so they can keep releasing films like this. It's got like this amazing booklet in it too. There's even a write-up by Stuart Gordon in it, talking about how amazing the film is and stuff. But awesome fucking movie. Next up is, actually no, I haven't watched this Blu-ray either. Is the bootleg cut of Almost Famous on Blu-ray. Now, I never grabbed even the director's cut of this film. I have like the theatrical version on DVD. I missed the director's cut, but I always wanted to check this out. And I didn't even know it was on Blu-ray until I came across it for like $7. Man, this cut is long. It's like 180 minutes or something. Yeah, it is fucking long. 162 minutes, so, you know, it's pushing 3 hours anyways. But, yeah, love this film. Great stuff, but just happy to have that. And then, probably, this might even be my favorite release in my entire collection. Now, this is saying a lot. Because, I mean, not to toot my own whistle, but I do have a lot of pretty cool editions and stuff. But this one right here from Mondo is got to be one of the coolest fucking editions ever. If you want to see this thing in depth, go check out Cinematic77's unboxing or showing of this entire set. Also known as Donnie. Most people probably know him that are watching this video, but he did an amazing video just showing off this whole thing. This is one of the coolest films from 1981. It's such a weird fucking film that's fantastic on all levels. And that is the release of Possession. Now, this thing is huge. This thing is as thick as 3 DVDs. It's fucking massive. I don't know if the camera's doing it work or doing it justice, but this thing is amazing. This is a velvet slip box that's on it. Comes off, and it comes like with a certificate of authenticity and everything. So I think it was limited to a couple thousand or something. I don't even know. I can't even remember. But yeah, CD soundtrack, and the Blu-ray is stunning. Like, we're talking like 5 out of 5 quality too. Really amazing stuff. Sounds awesome. This release right here, oh man, if you can still get this, definitely pick this up. Especially if you're a fan of this movie, because this has to be one of the craziest editions I've ever seen for a film. Especially, I mean, Possession's not really that obscure. A lot of people do know about it, but it's not overly that talked about, you know, so, but this is just fucking phenomenal. Fucking phenomenal. Absolutely love this. Man, I've actually watched that Blu-ray twice. And it's a long film. It's the full cut of the movie. I think it's like 124, 125 minutes or something. So you get everything in there. It looks awesome. Just great performances. Sam Neill's fucking amazing. And yeah, so I just got home from work and had this sitting on my doorstep. Yeah. So that is the complete set of Halloween. As you can see, it's still in the wrapper. I literally just got home. I haven't even opened this up, so I'm not going to do an unboxing because everybody and their goddamn grandma's done one already on YouTube. No, I think I've only seen a couple, but yeah. So the completes. I've you know, everyone's already seen this for sure. So, but super fucking cool to have this entire set and individual cases. You gotta love that. You gotta love that. People, if you're watching this that are doing anything about... Okay, we just need a Nightmare on Elm Street box set, something like this. You know, not that shitty little fucking skinny-ass piece of shit that came out. I hate that box set. This is how you do it. It's great. So, Halloween box set. Everyone's seen it. I'm not going to show it off. Yeah. And then I picked up the Season 4 Limited Edition Walking Dead set. Yeah, like I said, I know this update just has a lot of money spent in this, but this has been over 6 weeks to do, so come on. But yeah, it's just a lot of the things came out at the exact same time, just really, really fucking put a hole in my fucking pocket. But yeah, I really like the detail on this is fantastic. If you guys haven't seen, basically how this works is the Blu-rays go in there and the zombie arm comes up. It's fantastic. Fantastic stuff. I really like this one. I think it's actually kind of cool. At first, I didn't know what to think of it. My favorite one's still the zombie head, though. I really like the zombie head. But, yeah, Walking Dead Season 4. Haven't even watched it yet. Haven't seen an episode in it, so I need to catch up. Been waiting to get some time with the wife. Like I said, we've been out of town so much, we haven't really been able to watch TV shows, and that's one thing that we have to do together, or else she gets really pissy with me. So, you know how it goes. Then on to a couple DVD box sets here that I grabbed. And I grabbed the out-of-print Kolchak Night Stalker box set. This was a great fucking grab because it was still in the wrapper. And it was like, ended up getting 30% off. I think I paid $10 for this. And it usually goes for pretty high prices, so that was a fucking great find right there. I know this is it's like an anthology type show. Where this investigator investigates like supernatural stuff, werewolf stuff, zombie stuff, and shit like that. But yeah, Kolchak, cool shit. Then I picked up Season 1 of Bates Motel on DVD. This was really cheap. I got it 30% off, and I think it was like $8 for the season. So, and one weird thing is that I don't really care to buy TV shows on Blu-ray for some reason. People always ask me, like, why do you get that on Blu-ray? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't really care. The only reason why I buy The Walking Dead is because of these sets right here. And that's about the only series that I even have on Blu-ray for TV series, with the exception of Holliston. And you can probably see behind me where I have all these TV series, and they're all on DVD, but it doesn't bother me. But yeah, I still need to check out Bates Motel. Looks very interesting. And yeah, then I picked up the complete series. I was so glad that they reissued this because all the box sets are completely out of fucking print, and it's super annoying. And then they released the complete 80s series of The Twilight Zone. I was really, really stoked for this. I got it for about $43, and I'm like, the complete series. I'm like, yeah, I'll dig that. I thought, little gatefold here, which is pretty cool and stuff. And then I open it up, and then this happened. It's one of these sets. Seriously. This is released by CBC, the same people that put out the Monsters box set. So I was thinking, which you can see right here, and it's in Amory, or it's in, keep cases and stuff. But this one right here has got that fucking cardboard shit, and it's 13 discs stacked on top of each other. I'm like, the fuck, who is this, Echo Bridge putting this shit out? So that really annoyed me. I have to say, I'm really fucking annoyed. I'm trying to find a couple, you can get 2 DVD cases in there, so I might find a couple, ones that hold 6 discs, I don't know, and, pick them up and put them in here, just because that's really fucking annoying, so, but, Still happy to have the complete series of the 80s Twilight Zone. I've been watching quite a bit of it, actually. I think I'm roughly halfway through it, so very fun stuff. And yeah, how am I doing for time? Only got a couple minutes left. Then, you know, randomly enough, I picked up a couple VHSs. I actually showed this one on the group page, and this is actually the cut version, the edited version of Body Bags. I just grabbed it because it was 50 cents, so whatever, but I thought it was cool. Body Bags. Really odd that it's the edited version, but TV cut, I guess. The TV cut is what it is. But Body Bags, I grabbed it because of our poor review channel, which is called Body Bags. Then next up, I grabbed, I believe these are Canadian editions of these films. I don't really, like, HGV releasing. I don't even know who the fuck that is, but that of the Evil Dead, again, it was 50 cents, so I grabbed it. Why not? I like the cover art on that, actually. It's pretty fucking cool, so Evil Dead. And of course, I had to grab the Evil Dead 2, released by the same company. It's Canal Distribution, but it's, I don't know. I'm positive these are Canadian editions. They've got to be. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but only up in Canada you find random shit like this. So, but yeah, Evil Dead 2. Had to pick it up. Just love the classic cover art. And finally, for the VHS I picked up, Stephen King's The Dead Zone. These were pretty much the only 4 that I found at this shop. So, and I was like, actually, these are all pretty damn cool. So, and I love The Dead Zone. Great stuff. I totally remember this being in the video store, man. Just, so nostalgic, man. It's awesome. Gotta fucking love it. So, but yeah, so that is gonna do it, I think, for part 1 of this video. And I guess I'll come back either in part 2, or I might just edit this whole fucking thing together and make one big ass fucking video. I don't really know. We'll see. If you guys want a long ass video, you might get one. So anyways, guys, yeah, I'll be back.